wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's ride time. Wrestling and boxing forever. So, let's get into it. If you watched Raw tonight, American Alpha, the team of Chad Gable and Otis, became the Raw Tag Team Champions. So let's move on to something else. Impact Wrestling World's Women's Champion, Mickie James, is allegedly supposed to be joining the Royal Rumble. I don't know how true that is, but that's what's been going around the rumor mill. So we're going to see what happens with that. And we'll see what happens. The WWE is not really in the habit of working with other organizations, but everybody's got to change sometime. Samoa Joe was released from the company. William Regal was released from the company. And the William Regal... Let me explain something to you guys about William Regal. He wasn't just a backstage hand. This man was an in-ring competitor. He's been in the ring with Ricky Steamboat, the British Bulldog, an Intercontinental Champion, a European Champion, a Tag Team Champion. When he was in WCW, he was a 4-time television champion. William Regal solidified his name with the WCW World Television Championship as being one of the most prominent champions to ever hold that championship. Really put it on the map. William Regal is one of the best in-ring technicians on the planet. Even though his in-ring career is over, there's a lot of knowledge in that man, and he can give that knowledge to other people. I was very surprised to see him go. Samoa Joe, I really don't think they had a plan for Samoa Joe at all, because they had him back on NXT. They let him go. They brought him back. He became a 3-time NXT champ, and then now he's getting released again. The Road Dogg, Brian Armstrong. He goes by the in-ring name of the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Former WWE Tag Team Champion, member of the Armstrong family, WWE Hardcore Champion, Intercontinental Champ, Tag Champ. Had a stint in WCW. He's going as well. So we're going to see what the WWE is doing right now with, we're going to see what they're doing right now. Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner, becomes the NXT World's Champion. And I knew he was going to be a world champion over in NXT eventually, because they had big plans for that kid. So we're gonna wait and see what happens with that. So let's get into it. The NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. They are back on YouTube. back on YouTube, and they have a deal for the people that were on the Fight Network, the Fleet Network, the Fight Network. They had you had to pay for access to watch Power. It was only like $5 a month. $5, like $4.59 for a subscription to Fight to watch Power. But now they went back to YouTube, which is terrific. NWA Power for free on their YouTube channel. NWA USA also on the YouTube channel. That'll be Saturdays at 12 noon. And that takes me back to when I was a kid. I'm 38 now, but it takes me back to when I was a kid watching WWE Superstars on Saturday at 12. WCW Worldwide was at 11. WWE Mania was at 10. WCW Pro was at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9:05 in the morning. Worldwide was at 11. WWE Superstars was at 12. And then at night, 6:05 on TBS, it was WCW Saturday Night. Kind of cool that I remember all that, huh? Anyway, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, they're bringing back my belt, and I'm so proud, I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic about this belt coming back. I'm ecstatic about this belt coming back. I'm so happy. Homicide at Hard Times 2 he won a gauntlet at Hard Times 2. Homicide went straight to the finals. Straight to the finals of the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Other names that are in the tournament: Austin Aries, Luke Hawx qualified for the tournament by beating his son. Luke Hawx beat PJ Hawx to qualify for the tournament. And Kobe Carino also qualified. So, you got Austin Aries, you got Homicide, you got Luke Hawx, and Kobe Carino. Those are 4 names that they're in the tournament. Can't wait to see what happens. My pick out of those 4 would be Austin Aries. I'm picking Austin Aries to go all the way to the finals and possibly become champ. But the favorite would have to be Homicide, because Homicide went straight to the finals. He doesn't have to go through the tournament. He went straight to the finals because of his win of the gauntlet. And this guy, Jamie Stanley, he qualified for the tournament as well. He qualified for the tournament as well. But I still say Austin Aries has a chance to win it. I still say that Homicide is he has a hell of a chance to make it, because he's not competing as often. He didn't have to go through the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. He went straight into the finals. The finals will be a fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And the matchup between Luke Hawx and his son PJ Hawx, the matchup between those guys, the matchup with Kobe Carino, and CW Anderson. Those matches were high impact. They were entertaining. They were fun to watch. There wasn't a lot of acrobatic stuff. There wasn't a lot of backflips off the ropes and a whole bunch of acrobatic stuff. But they were fun to watch. They were exciting. Those matchups was off the chain. But there wasn't a lot of acrobatic stuff going on. There wasn't a lot of flipping and flying and coming off the ropes and all that stuff. But those matches were entertaining from A to Z. Shouts out to the NWA. I love what they're doing. And for the Fight Network fans, they have an all-access thing coming out. I'm trying to get information on it myself to find out what's going on. It should be a lot of fun. The WWE is getting ready for the Royal Rumble, which Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley will go one-on-one for the WWE title. That should be fun. These guys are just two big mad trucks, and they're going to collide. It's going to be a throwdown, slobber knocker. If I could steal a word from JR, it's going to be a slobber knocker. Just a real knockdown, drag out, sloppy slobber knocker of a matchup. These guys are not acrobats. They're not going to fly off the top ropes and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. These guys are coming like two mad trucks. They're going to clash into each other, and it's going to be a war, people, at the Royal Rumble. I guarantee it. In AEW news, the TBS champion is Jade Cargill. Is Jade. I can't pronounce her last name, but it's Jade. She wins that. She won the TBS championship by beating Ruby Soho, I believe her name is. And Cody, he had to take some time away. So there was an interim TNT champion crowned. Sammy Guevara took on Dustin Rhodes in Battle of the Belts, and Sammy Guevara came out with the TNT championship for a second time. The interim TV title, TNT Turner Network Television Championship. So, and Jade comes away with the TBS championship, which is basically a TV championship for the women. It's basically the All Elite Wrestling television title in the women's division. So, shout out to them. I can't wait for Ring of Honor to come back because I want to see how it's structured. I want to see how they do things. So, I cover boxing on this channel, but I'm not going to do that tonight. This was strictly wrestling. I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers so far. It's been fun so far. I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Mask up, be safe. a lot of love and respect to everybody. And rest in peace goes out to Bob Saget. A rest in peace for Bob Saget and Sidney Poitier and all the people that we lost so far, including Betty White. In the wrestling world, we lost Dominic DeNucci. So rest in peace to everybody we've lost, including Bob Saget, like I said. Wrestling and boxing forever, man. I'm out.